Hello, hello, beautiful people. It's Shakia Lovett, business coach. And so I'm on today, and I'm sure you see my topic. So my topic is, and I'll be reading from my notes. Motivational Monday, you guys. I'm your business coach. I'm your accountability partner, helping you to get to that position and that manifest what you're looking for, okay? Let's speak some things into existence. Business isn't just about making money, it's about changing lives, okay? Change your life, change your family life, change lives for the next generation, for decades. So let's get into it. Whatever season you are in, embrace it, learn from it, and move forward. So, some things happen in your life. They happen for a reason. Whether we like it or not, they happen to take you to that next level, to your greatest potential. It didn't happen to you, it happened for you. I heard that, and I love that quote. Because a lot of times I thought, okay, it happened to me, and I was down and depressed and thinking like, okay, why did that happen to me? But it didn't happen to me, it happened for me. Because now I understand, in order to get to my next level, there's some things I have to go through. There's some things that I have to, challenges that I have to face to make me the person that God has intended for me to be. So, I never dreamed of being a single mother, being divorced. My goal was to stay married and to have my children in a 2-parent home. That didn't happen. It is what it is. It was God, I believe. It was meant to happen because, unfortunately, it was God's plan. God's plan was bigger for me. And I ended up divorced, a single parent, having, with my girls. It's just something that I feel that it has helped me to understand other single women and single mothers. I wasn't a partier. I didn't go to the clubs. I wasn't in the scene like that to say I can understand and relate to a lot of young women my age or younger than me, because I wasn't out there I wasn't out there, okay? I was always in the church. So I think God allowed me to go through this so I can relate. So I can relate to other young women and understand and be compassionate about how they feel, the challenges they're going through, because guess what? I'm going through them too. So that's why I say it is important to embrace the season that you're in, learn from it, and move forward. Okay? I'm sorry I'm saying so much, but I'm reading from my notes and I want to talk from my heart, but I want to also make sure you get the gist of the message that I'm trying to say to you. Okay? A lot of times I didn't know how to relate to women that were in my age group because, like I said, I wasn't out there. I wasn't a partier. So for me, it was more like, okay, I didn't understand. All I knew was church. I knew that I trusted God. I believed in God. And that was a big part of my life. Okay, church was a big part of my life, family and all of that. But God had me to go through a transition where I stepped back from church. It wasn't that I didn't believe in God. I still believe in God. I'm very spiritual. But a lot of things I had to learn on my own and come to terms with and understand that sometimes we get so busy doing everything else, we still miss God because of the simple fact we're so busy hearing what other people have to say and we're not really listening to what God has to say. And sometimes it's in that still, quiet moment, in that peace, in that alone time, away from the hustle and the bustle of life, just relaxing and being still. Sometimes God have to get you alone and off to yourself and away from friends, family, whatever that may look like. Sometimes that's what God has to do, okay? Life happened to me, and so I could relate. It happened. So I had to embrace the season that I was in and learn from it and move forward. But this was in order for me to be the best that I needed to be, and to reach other young women and to be an example for other young women. And I know a lot of times we say we don't want to be an example, but whether we know it or not, we're an example, whether you're a good example, a bad example, or whether you're doing it intentionally or unintentionally, you're an example. First and foremost, you're an example to your kids. They do everything we do. And I noticed that my little one is like a reflection of me by the 10th power. My oldest one, she has some attributes as well. However, my little one takes it up a notch, and she has a lot of characteristics of myself. And I love that she's confident, and she understands what she wants, and she goes after it. And I love that. And I thank God for that, because that is so important as a woman to understand your worth, to understand that confidence is so beautiful. Not arrogance, not being cocky, but knowing your worth and being confident in who you are in whatever stage of life you find yourself in. Wherever you are, be confident. The weight gain, the weight loss, a job loss, promotion, certificates, degrees, accomplishments. I've seen people with doctorate degrees and they still weren't confident in the knowledge that they learned. So whatever season or transition you find yourself in, just embrace it. I'm not saying stay there, but embrace it, learn from it, and move on. Because God has something greater in store for you. And I put a post up yesterday. It's bigger than you. It's bigger. It's greater. God has something greater in store for us. And if we believe it, we can have it. It's just about believing it, dreaming, putting some work behind it, and having faith. Faith without actions is dead, and that's from the Bible. And I truly believe that. You can't believe to have anything if you don't have some action behind it. It's just like studying. When I had my when I went to school for my RN degree, I had to study in order to pass the test. I had to put some action behind what I had already done in order for me to get the degree that I needed to get. So put some action behind your faith, do the work, and show up. This month, I'm talking about showing up for yourself. This is the theme of this month. Showing up for yourself. Okay? That's what I'm pushing. Showing up. So you're going to hear me talk about showing up all this month. Because it is important. Once you show up for you, you're showing up for everyone that is connected to you. Everyone who's around you, who's dependent on you. We have people dependent on us. Did you know someone's dependent on you? Someone's dependent on you to show up for you, to be the best you were supposed to be, that you are supposed to be. Did you know that? That's important. That's powerful. Not to be an imitation of you, not to be an imitation of someone else, but to be you. You're unique. You're beautiful. You're special. You were made by the Creator. You're different. You're a trendsetter. You're different. You're not going to always fit in. And it's okay. I've come to that place where I understood at a young age I didn't fit in. And I was okay with it. I didn't fit in. But when you understand that and you embrace your difference, and you love it, and you love who God has called you to be, it's powerful. You will have some challenges. You will have those days where you feel like, oh man, you're down on yourself. But always remember, you were created by an awesome Creator, and He didn't make any mistakes. You guys be blessed. Enjoy your day. Get this week started. Hit them goals. And I hope you have your goals for this week. I hope you have it figured out. We're still early in October, so you can knock your goals out. Stop sleeping on yourself. You deserve the best. You guys be blessed.